Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Rainbow Warriors of the New Earth Tribe, fully awake, fully aware, rising up in full sovereignty and divinity as one with infinite Source Creator. On this day before the 8-8 Galactic Lionsgate portal, we have more intense fiery Leo energies flowing in from Stargate Sirius, directly from our great central sun, through Solaris, and to every living heart. We have been receiving higher dimensional plasma pulses all day, activating our deepest dormant DNA codes of heaven on earth. Full embodiment in Christos consciousness is made manifest in this holiest hour. We are so close to our promised land of eternal grace and bright virtue for all sentient beings of pure awareness. With less than 24 hours until the full opening of the Lion Stargate, we are being activated and transformed to our most high and mighty I Am presence closest to Source. We call the unborn mind of Buddha or Christ consciousness. This is our cosmic heritage and birthright of making the ultimate sacrifice for all life. As fully ascended masters, we realize that every being is an aspect of the whole and beyond separation, that no one be left behind. For if one remains, we all remain. That is the holographic nature of the multiverse. Upon the wings of the blue eagle we take flight and open the eyes of our spirit to know all things. Living from the heart, we experience our connection to all things. And with the power of our pure mind, we know the truth that is beyond all concepts, our true nature as the Tao, as the great mystery Wakan Tanka. From the center of the sacred hoop, we look out upon our creations, and we rejoice knowing this is good, and we are good. Although many have strayed from the path with heart, we guide all back to the light, and resolve all things in the clear mind of bliss. Together we rise in the honor and glory of the Most High and Sacred. With the courage and strength of our royal Lyran heritage of Lemuria, we bring all into harmony and balance with our 5 elements of wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. With our divine goddesses of Venus we anoint with the holy waters and make all whole and complete, and realize the totality of our multidimensional selves. Keep holding the light, anchoring the codes into the grids, and rising into the dawning of the eternal golden age of bliss consciousness of heaven on earth. Aho! With all these powerful energies coming in, we had many earth changes all over this realm. We had massive flooding today in North Korea. Also multiple volcanoes erupting all over the Ring of Fire. We had 3 in the crown of Lemuria, Alaska Peninsula, and 2 in the Aleutian Islands, 1 in Kamchatka, Russia, Marapian, Indonesia, Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru. Also on the Ring of Fire, we had over 107 M1.5 or greater earthquake activations all over Pachamama, most powerful 5.3 in Prince Edward's Islands. Earlier today, Peru, South America, 4.4 activation, Divine 44, Andes Mountains, Kundalini Pachamama. Afghanistan and the Sacred Portal, where the 3 holy mountains, Tian Shan, Celestial Mountain, Kunlun, and Himalayan come together to form the apex. 4.6, 111 kilometers depth, South Sandwich Islands 4.8, coast of Central America 4.6, 4.5, just north of the equator. Then the 5.3 in Prince Edward's Islands. We also had a 5.3 in Solomon Islands, Son of the Moon, creating the 8-8 portal synchronically with this 8-8 Lionsgate coming up tomorrow. Cabello, California 3.2, Alaska Peninsula, where the volcanic activity is also occurring, 3.1, Tonga 4.5, Council of 9 coming in. North of Severnaya Zemlya 4.6, Chile, South America, Calama 5.1, 137 kilometers depth, 37 into the 73, heaven on earth. Russia 4.3, Vanuatu 4.9, Another activation, the Sacred Portal, Tajikistan, 4.5. San Juan, Argentina, 4.4, Divine 44. 8th code coming in, Argentina, 4.2, South America, Tonga, 4.9. In the heart of Lemuria today, Pahala, Hawaii, 3.0. Argentina, San Antonio de los Cobres, 4.3. Galapagos, Triple Junction, just north of the equator, in the Pacific Ocean. Lemurian energy, 5.0, 10 kilometers depth, 5 into the 10. Indonesia, 4.5. South Sandwich Islands, 4.7. Mentone, Texas, 3.4. 3.2. Again, the whole grid is lit up. All portals open, activated. As Gaia ascends, we ascend with her. And all these massive earth changes are synchronic with this great transformation, ascension, through the great resurrection of the divine Christos energy within every living heart. Let us continue now with the current Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 7 degrees, 21 minutes Leo. The sun is at 15 degrees, 35 minutes Leo. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 8 degrees Leo, glass blower shape, beautiful vases with their controlled breath. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 16 degrees Leo, very synchronic, brilliant sunshine just after a storm, from astrologyweekly.com. Now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you from the tarot deck Shadowscapes from Stephanie Poy Moon Law and Barbara Moore. And the card she pulled for you today, very synchronic with the 0 point energy, the divine womb, and the great stillness of this great pause we have been going through. And the card she pulled for you today is card 0, the Fool. It begins with a whispered voice. The serpentine song threads through her days and her thoughts. It beckons, come, come, come. Where? She asks, curious, but there is no response. She ignores the summons until one day that siren song unexpectedly explodes and fills her to the brim. Its pulse is undeniable. Where? She asks again, and this time the steady beat of her heart is the response. The Fool has come a long way, traveled from far beyond to come to this pinnacle that rises up upon the edge of the world, and yet her journey is just about to begin. She senses with instinctive perceptions as she rises up on her toes, caught up in the breathless embrace of the wind in the moment before the plunge. Her heart pounds and flutters in her chest with the force of 100 beating wings, struggling to break free of the cage of her being, until she feels she must be sprouting wings from her shoulders to glide forth from that place transformed. Wait, don't, cries a thin, trailing voice from within. Caution, fear, it rails, hold back. Unheeding, she steps forward, and... meaning she stands on the edge of a very sheer precipice, with only the ribbons and the doves bearing her up if she chooses to leap. The fox takes this in, he watches. He is the embodiment of cleverness, but being clever does not preclude being a fool of a different sort. He can't comprehend the leap of faith that she is about to take. So who's the fool? She for stepping out into the unknown in what seems to be a complete lack of logic, or the fox for being too firmly rooted in the belief of the reality of intellectual thought? The Fool is a symbol for new beginnings and adventures, pleasure, passion. She rushes ahead, thoughtless and rash, doing before thinking, obeying instincts. Like the Fool, you may stand upon the precipice, gazing out into the unknown. The endless expanse of blue nothing is all that fills the space between that high-up area and the ground that is so very far away. There is either an oblivious foolishness to the terrible plunge you may experience, or else a wild spirit of adventure and great faith and knowledge in what can and will bear you up and guide you through the times to come. There are unlimited possibilities opening up for the seeker, and we, Wayshowers of the new earth, took that great leap of faith into the unknown to come on mission for this great transformation and ascension into 5D, heaven on earth. 525252 coming in. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light, S.A. Smith. Schumann resonance is back online, missing time and all. The grid is back with data missing from 8:05 at 10 a.m. EDT to 8:06 at 10 a.m. EDT, a full 24 hours missing. Probably nothing, but if it wasn't something, wouldn't they replace the data? But you already know that you can feel the energetic changes, even if the Schumann doesn't show it. The big test will be starting at midnight tonight, EDT. Once those CMEs, coronal mass ejections, start coming in, we'll know quickly if it's registering the way you're feeling it. Enjoy your Saturday. Lionsgate energies are also increasing. It's a huge energy weekend. Listen to your body and what you need. Also, it's a great weekend to claim what you want in your life. Use your I am presence and intentions to manifest anything you truly want or need. With the energies that are coming in, nothing is too big or small, especially for you. Here we go. Energies are intensifying as larger waves of energies prepare to roll through. The Lionsgate portal is always an amazing energetic gateway. This year it's the perfect storm. We have 4 coronal mass ejections heading straight for us. This is going to increase the incoming energies tenfold. So if you're beginning to feel that oh so common head pressure and ringing ears, then hold on, because it's only just beginning. These feelings, including that electrical buzzing and vibrating sensation, have only begun. They will begin to build higher from now through midnight EDT and continue growing all day on through 8/8. The full body ascension symptoms are going to be next level. Anything from floating through your reality, complete body release, giddiness, total euphoria, seeing and experiencing energy, interacting with your guides, galactics, or spirits, to full body symptoms such as vertigo, vision issues, throat pain, jaw pain, electrical currents running through you, crown pain, teeth pain, neck and back issues, restless legs, nausea, extreme fatigue. Most of the next 24 hours will be amazing as we go through this portal. Please know that each and every step is happening for you. You can't just go through this, you grow through this. We're all in this together, Divine One. Enjoy the magic that is you. From agirlintheuniverse.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn. 7th of August, 2021. The day before the 8/8 portal. I am feeling very challenged by many things, but at the same time I am experiencing an immense silence and peace. Maybe made all the more intense since my home has been enshrouded by fog off the sea for the last 2 days, which has muffled the usual suburban sounds. In this peace, both inner and outer, I feel we are poised for a huge jump in consciousness, upwards. The Syrian star teachers call it the Lotus, after the blue lotus flower of the Nile. It is the opening up of spiritual awareness that is sweet and beautiful and fragrant, and that floats on the starry river of the galaxy with the currents of the divine. We are blessed at this time. Love to all on the entrance to the 8/8 Lionsgate portal. May peace prevail on new earth. And from Isis channelings, 8/8 Lionsgate, transcending the infinity loop of the lion's shadow, dark rule of patriarchal control and domination into freedom, sovereignty, royal masterhood. The 8/8 gateway is currently aligning with the heliacal rising of Sirius over Egypt, which activates the ancient Isis, Hathor, birth, womb temples in Egypt, and the crystalline womb caves of Gaia, with new codes of life force energy, wisdom, rejuvenation, rebirth. That is a new blueprint for a new time spiral. Individually, too, we may receive these Sirius codes via the mouth of Goddess, Zeal, Alta Major Ascension, chakra at the back of the skull, which further activates the third eye and crown, a triangular activation. When the Sun conjuncts Regulus on the 23rd of August, this triangular activation between mouth of Goddess plus pineal plus pituitary further activates the high heart gateway to the Akashic Records Sphinx to form a kite diamond, triangle above and below, formation which is reflected as above, so below, in the astrological placement of Sirius, Orion, Sun, and Earth, with respect to the galactic center over the pyramids, and Sphinx in Egypt as Sun Regulus conjunction 23rd of August, and the diamond activation within us. It is this diamond formation via Sirius that connects us to the cosmic diamond of the 22 star nations which hold the keys to Earth's ascension progress, which is dispensed to us via the Sirius gateway. Thus Lion's gateway extending from heliacal rising of Sirius around 8/8 to Sun Regulus conjunction 22nd to 23rd of August opens a gateway bringing in cosmic codes of ascension and masterhood, which enables us to embody more of our cosmic divinity and wisdom, and thus replicate heaven on earth, raise Earth's frequency and ours collectively. The 8/8 gateway, 8 representing as above, so below, Kundalini rising, DNA, karma, transcendence, prosperity, in itself is thus a gateway of entering into the realms of cosmic wisdom, information, so as to replicate the same as above with as below, which is our ascension path, our path of transcendence, Kundalini rising, out of the infinity loop of karma, death, rebirth, and into higher frequency and wisdom by a remembrance of our cosmic heritage encoded in our DNA and held in all sacred energy vortexes on Gaia, with the Giza pyramids forming the central axis. The surge of these cosmic codes of light that are initiated via the heliacal rising of Sirius around first week of August bring about 1. A clearing of ancient karma, aches and teeth, bone, and skeletal structure needing much rest and sleep, and 2. The mother of all integrations, that is the human self and cosmic self, spirit and matter, royalty and priestess, which goes far beyond the union, integration of our polarities of dark and light, masculine and feminine, hence a rewiring of sorts which again needs you to move out of the way, again much rest and sleep required, so that the rewiring and integration can proceed the way it was meant to unfold without your conscious directions. The lions holding this 8/8 gateway open are the cosmic lions of Sirius plus Regulus, of ancient and future wisdom, and our ability to enter the realms of this wisdom depends upon with how much grace, courage, and integrity, lion qualities, can we integrate the wisdom, past and future, and align it with our present now. This 8/8 Lionsgate aligns with Hariali Amavasya, dark moon, new moon of fertility according to Vedic astrology, so carries extra potent energy for seeds of new creations and manifestations. Listen to your body's and mind's needs to withdraw, space out if required, so that the cosmic blueprint may be uploaded as it was meant to. Release of karmic debris means old triggers, buttons may be pushed. Again, be in observer mode so that you may be able to respond from a place of grace, to break out of the loop. Protect your sacred space and your energy fields so that these codes of royalty, leadership, sovereignty, and freedom are not siphoned, hijacked off you, and channeled for their shadow aspects of control, dominance, entitlement, subjugation, and continuation of the patriarchy, for it is this very patriarchal loop that we need to break now and ascend into sovereign masters of our destiny. Wish you all a transcended 8/8 Lionsgate, and light and grace and joy. Be the change you want to see. Sake Na from IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. From Divine Brostar of the Light Thomas, Sachawix. You are the Lionsgate portal. You are the highest timeline. You are the light that is transforming and purifying everything around you. What you are witnessing as life is the reality around you being ascended by your light, your truth, your love. You are the source of it. Confusion, distortion, doubt, worry, fear, as you witnessing your light transmute what is not that in front of your very eyes. And the more you know and own that, the faster, greater, and more powerful that grows. You cannot miss out on the best and highest and most beautiful life and path for you, because you are the source of it. You are simply coming into deeper connection and process knowing and trust of that. Bless, Ashtara, Inrastellar. And from Divine Brostar of the Light, Pars, Kute, we are now in the new energies of this new change. The winds of change have entered Earth as the vibrational essence from the covenant continues to evolve and unfold throughout the Earth plane. These higher vibrational flows are being transmitted by the covenant, and they are interacting with the magnetic core of Earth. This transmission is expanding the energetic frequency emanating from the magnetic core like a heartbeat of light. This heartbeat is pulsing outwards into our resident universe, being received through the universal communion, which exists throughout our community, interacting and contributing to the collective consciousness that has always existed. The Earth's frequency now holds a higher integrity, and for the first time is able to bring its light frequency into the universe, contributing to the collective. As the Earth pulses the light frequency from the magnetic core outwards through the universal sectors, there is a completion energy being set in motion, impacting the entire universal community energetic. This universe has been waiting eons for the vibrational flow of Earth to shift in order to allow the entire universal consciousness to expand into a higher frequency of the oneness. Now the separation begins to melt away, a beginning of completion as a higher path of consciousness forges a rebirth throughout the universe. This process of completion will be a gradual unfolding as these higher reconnections within the universe expand and come into fruition. In truth, we are a being of love. We were made from love consciousness, and we will return to our natural state of love within the oneness. The oneness holds the sacred design of the flower of life, which we are a part. This purity is a rising force within the universal realms. These are our roots, and we will in this lifetime return to this self-realized state within sacred love of one and in service, Pars Kute. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, Light Portal, the Arcturians, we greet and salute the Wayshowers of your world, for your true higher light destiny is here, the unfoldment of light. To become aware of the platform of light before you, the new light construct initiated now, like a virtual light game, see your world updated to a new light level, for your light body is facilitated with upgrades beyond your current knowing. The light upgrades continue as the necessary adjustments and point of expansion reaches every being. Your world has endured a space of higher light preparation for some time. As you intuitively hear these messages and awaken to the knowing of your reality, to see the great transition unfolding before you as your world awakens step by step to the reality of life. See it like an ever-expanding light portal. Each unique light signature expands. Understand each month will lead you higher and beyond. See your great light journey beginning. Align to the true crystalline light journey of your world. See the great light expansion. The infinite light portal you are, universal light expansion. The Arcturians and Karen Lithica from KarenLithica.com. And today from Astro Mama, 88 Lionsgate portal, the truth always comes to light, finding joy in anything and everything. When you hold space for yourself, you hold space for the world. The 88 Lionsgate portal is extra potent and life-changing this year. This is a time when the 5D existence can merge with our dense and super complicated 3D reality. We are here to try not to figure out life, but to merge with our higher selves, and this can be a painful and often a frightful experience. I am asking you, my dear ones, to hold space for yourself like you have never done before. The transmission of light and miracles is upon us, but only when we can honor it first within. When you think of holding space, what comes to mind? There is an acceptance and allowance that is being brought down from this 88 Lionsgate portal that is profound and life-changing. If you feel like you are going through hell or just plain exhausted by this dense energy, then it is time to embrace your light and sense of freedom. This is on a whole new level. Where can you find the simple joys within the simplest of moments? Do you remember what that feels like? This portal is about connecting the magic of Sirius to Earth, and in doing so showing us that being present is the greatest gift we have. When was the last time that you just wandered into a forest and observed the wind caressing the leaves or the bright color of a flower glistening in the sunlight? The 88 Lionsgate is here to calm our minds and to fill our hearts up with the light of understanding and compassion. In a world where being right is more important than love, it is time to cease this old narrative and to create from beyond our ego. The world has enough ego to go around a few lifetimes. The Lionsgate portal wants to begin to create a new vision of what is possible when everyone wins. Not just this group or this political party, race, or those who believe in this science or that philosophy. What does true partnership amongst our human race really look like? What would it take if we could seek to understand versus seek to defend our viewpoint? A ray of wisdom and guidance back to our heart and back to a state of innocence with ourselves and one another is the gift of this 8-8 Lionsgate. Let us unite through our differences, not be separated by them. The Lionsgate is here to ask you to hold space for yourself and your fellow man, woman with care and with honor. It is time. The portal is here to bring in the unity of consciousness, the unity of spirit, and the unity of love. From astromama.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah, Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Sun in Leo square Uranus and Taurus. The T-square between the Sun, Uranus, and Saturn is highly active. Unexpected events could trigger disruption and unsettle routines. There's a clash between freedom, Uranus, and responsibility, Saturn. Perhaps it's a wake-up call from the universe that something needs to change. We may feel bored by playing it safe, but also need to guard against starting something we can't finish. Be clear about what you want before taking the leap. Rebellious energies are unpredictable. Physically shake your body to discharge electric tension. Ground yourself to dispel anxiety. Resist any urge to alienate yourself because you feel different or damaged. Healing comes from redefining who you think you are. Let go of resistance. Explore ideas from a different perspective. Maybe you need to leave your comfort zone to shine your light. Embrace your quirks. Celebrate your difference. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Tzolk'in Times. Kin 236, Yellow, Lunar Warrior. Lunar is the name for the number 2, and its keywords are challenge, polarize, and stabilize. To proceed through this wave spell, we must first identify the challenges that lay ahead. Before we can turn a challenge around and solve the problem, we must first identify the issue. Take a look today at what is holding you back and make a plan to do something about it. Today is Yellow Warrior, and the keywords associated with it are intelligence, fearlessness, and questioning. Yellow Warrior invites us to go on a mission, to accept a quest. Contemplate today what you could achieve using your willpower and by thinking like the warrior. Wield a sword and don't be shy about marching forth. Yellow Warrior days are all about wielding your willpower, using your intelligence, and asking the right questions. When you combine the meaning of both the number and day, the result is facing challenges with fearlessness. It's a great combo today because who better to deal with challenges than the warrior? The Yellow Warrior loves missions and quests, so today try to be a warrior and you will find dealing with problems will be easy peasy. The guide today is the yellow star, which represents beauty, art, and elegance. Follow the guiding star today and it will lead to beautiful experiences. May your quest be about discovering art and appreciating the beautiful world that's around you. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Yellow, Lunar Warrior. Kin 236, 7th of August 2021. Fearless questioning, smashing through challenges. 7/8/2021 equals 785 equals 713 equals 74 equal 11 equal 2. 7 magic, mystic, spiritual, initiation, solitude. 8 infinite abundant source flow. 5 freedom, change, transformation, liberation. 13 goddess, cosmic consciousness, natural lore. 11 polarity, gate, portal. 2 twins, polarity, partners. Kin 236 equal 11 equal 2. Lunar tone challenge equal tone number 2. An abundance of 2s, partnership, and 11 duality codes today. It is time for heavenly peace, union, and cooperation. Kin 236 can be one of the most argumentative and challenging codes in the dream spell to master. Today's code, the warrior plus lunar tone of challenge, questioning authority and reality, can be very combustible. With the volatility to cause arguments, protests, and rebellion, watch out for global freedom protests, rallies to erupt. Be aware and intelligently choose to be the peaceful spiritual warrior. Day 2 in the Blue Eagle wave spell, where we're being asked to fly high and focus on the big picture, the divine plan for humanity, so that we can create it, envisioning the highest timeline for ourselves and our planet. As our visionary powers and third eye are awakened and activated, it is time for a mass awakening of humanity. Today we are fearlessly questioning the duality conflicts of the current paradigm in order to envision and create a more harmonious world of unity, love, peace, and abundance. Tone of creation, lunar, tone 2 in the physical realm. The lunar tone represents the sacred twins, cooperation, relationship, polarity of male and female, and duality. Its action polarizes, power challenges, essence stabilizing. Today we are focused on the physical plane and how we can anchor the collective vision of peace, harmony, and abundance in our physical reality. A day filled with uncovering how you can transcend the seesaw challenges to infinite abundance and joy, examining and questioning the separation between the haves and the have-nots. It is time to balance and harmonize this discrepancy. Now is the time to step out of the duality game and all its possible challenges in order to move into more constant flow, disengage, and choose not to play the matrix game. Polarity reveals your conflicts, struggles, and the apparent separation created by your belief in duality. Polarized positions actually work in cooperative alliance. In cooperation, all polarities serve as backgrounds for full appreciation of one another and the whole. Examine the opposites in polarity to giving and receiving joy and abundance. Allow yourself to receive and rise above any lack or illusion. Be mindful of any conflicts, relationship challenges that arise today, revealing what needs to be addressed in order to reach equilibrium and harmony in your life. Overall, a day filled with questioning the status quo, revealing challenges in order to resolve any limiting fears, leading you back to wholeness. Today's question is, what challenges on my quest need to be stabilized in order to rein in a new harmonious era of peace, love, and joy through unity consciousness? May your supreme intelligence lead you to unified and harmonious divine alliances today. In Heliacal Kin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 236, Yellow, Lunar Warrior. The mantra, the code for today is, I polarize in order to question. Stabilizing fearlessness, I seal the output of intelligence. With the lunar tone of challenge, I am guided by the power of elegance. And on this powerful day of Lionsgate Eve, let us know, beloved beings of light, what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. We rely on our monthly pledges and donations for our daily living expenses. So if you'd like to help us to be able to continue doing this work, bringing these transmissions to the world and our other teachings, transmissions, and practices, you can make a monthly pledge on Patreon at the link at whitegoldeagle.com or go to patreon.com/primedisclosure. I'd like to thank Divine Sistar of the Light, Arifa Gill, for another donation. Thank you very much, Sistar. And I'd like to also thank Divine Brostar of the Light, Alex Ruzecki, for your donation. Thank you very much, Brostar of the Light. And I'd like to also thank Divine Sistar of the Light, Susan Jane Schremp, for your donation. Thank you very much. We greatly appreciate you all for supporting us. You are all very kind, and we are very grateful. If you'd like to make a one-time donation, you could do so at the PayPal link at eaglelovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade Zodiac Goddess totems and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful codes from our Pleiadian Brostars and Sistars of the Light. Pleiades 1 messages, August 7th, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Greater forces are anchored. Divine redirects in progress. Quantum accelerations happen. Thought forms continue to dissolve. Superior guidance increase. Deep rebirths in progress. Nevic collectivity expanding. Main matrix in activation. Quorum plus. Blooms of new ideas in progress. Lemurian pearls and reconnection to bearers, support 46% non-regressive. Lemurian pearls and reconnection to bearers, reverberation 45% non-regressive. Shaman fauna powers and internal alignment, projectors aimed, support 43% non-regressive. Ancestral dynamics liberated, temporarily end of transmission, Pleiades 1, supporting active missionary channels, from disclosurenews.it. And with that, beloved beings of light, thank you for joining us today. Thank you for shining your light brightly into the night, wayshowers of the new earth. And as these powerful lion energies, the Lyran nation, and all our star nations coming through the sacred portal of the Lionsgate 8-8, be sure to anchor into your heart center, the still white magnetic light at the center of all things. This is 0 point energy, the neutral zone. Also being in between worlds. We are the world bridgers. We are the center of the wheel, the hoop, the sacred hoop of life. And as this energy, frequency, resonance moves through our sacred vessels, through our Katika channel, the central channel, we anchor these deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama, and together we join together in the center, the sacred fire, the pyramid in the middle, the fire in the middle. This is the sacred vortex, our power center of our infinite creative potential. And we tap into this, we activate the dormant DNA, and the Christos consciousness comes alive, the awakening, the realization to make real that which was cloaked, that which was hidden. Through this great revelation, it is not only what was hidden in the dark that is being revealed and exposed, but also what was hidden in the light, which is our true nature, our clear light of bliss. As we open the eyes of our spirit through the sky eye, the true, clear light of bliss shines forth and encompasses all living beings in all realms, all timelines, all dimensions. In this now, as we merge all timelines, all dimensions, all realms, through our heart center, in divine union and connection, we rise and ascend together to the new earth, fifth dimensional reality and beyond. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and auspicious Lionsgate activation gateway, and be sure to make it the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.